Hi there and welcome to Community Matters. I'm your host, Shannon Ferguson. The International 4-Day Marches in Nijmegan recently took place and our very own SD&G Highlanders were in attendance. Here to tell me a little bit more about it is Corporal Joel Goddard. Thank you so much for being here, Joel.
Thanks for having us.
Now this event was really cool. It took place in the Netherlands, and for someone who's unfamiliar with marches and such, tell me a little bit more about the event.
So the 4-day marches, there's about 50,000 people from across the world, mostly civilians, but it had started back in 102 years ago as a military training exercise for the Dutch military. But it's been open to a bunch of different countries. There were 29 different militaries this year, and that made up about 6,000 to 7,000 marchers. And then as well as the civilian component, which was about 40,000 to 45,000 marchers.
That's great. And now Canada sent about 200 people, and SD&G Highlanders had about a team of 11, right? So how did that work?
So there's 14 Canadian teams. The majority, which were Reg Force, a few reserve units get to apply every year, but they rarely get the chance to go. It just happened that it was our 150th anniversary, so we got chosen to do it this year. So
that's really exciting. And you know, people around Cornwall might have seen you guys practicing and marching in the park and getting ready for this. So tell me what really went into preparing.
So there was a minimum requirement of 500 kilometers, as well as doing 2 days of 40 kilometers back to back. And for the military side, you have to have 10 kilos of dry weight minimum in your pack to qualify. So,
wow, that's incredible. And during the 4 days that these marches took place, how much did you guys actually march? Did you march the entire 4 days?
Yep, we did. And it's kind of funny because the markings were a little off. It was, I think one day we did 47 kilometers actually.
So you did 47 kilometers in one day?
Yeah.
Wow, that's truly incredible. And what was your personal experience like for being over there overseas and marching in this event?
It was amazing. The people in the surrounding towns and villages were just so supportive. I high-fived like thousands of people because there's everyone just along the sidelines cheering you on. So it's kind of hard to quit.
For sure.
When you've got that much support. Yeah,
definitely. And this is one of the this is the largest multiple day marching event in the world. And I know you got some really cool things that you actually brought back. Would you want to show me what you got?
Yeah, so this is the medal for anyone who completes the marches. This was our Canadian contingent. They handed out coins to everyone. And then this was our team patch for the SD&G Highlanders.
Now that's really cool. And you were talking about these patches and you were saying how you were actually handing them out to the other people that were marching, and you were getting them back as well, right?
Yeah, so it's cool. All the other different militaries from every other country, there was 29, they would like to trade patches. I had about, I think, 17 patches, so I got a few German patches. And
that's really cool. It sounds like it was a fun event overall. And what was one thing, I guess, the biggest thing that you took out of this event? Was it the people that you met?
Yeah, like, I guess how the hospitality of the Dutch people, probably. And there was also the commemoration program as well that we did at Vimy Ridge, Groesbeek Cemetery, and other places as well. So it was a whole
big event.
Slew of things, yeah.
Well, that's really great. Thank you for representing not only Canada but SD&G at this event, and thank you for being here to tell us a little bit more about it.
Thanks for having me.